All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Movement and Mobility. My name is Henry Beyer with Strong for Life. It's awesome to have you here. Nice to have you replay viewers catch this later on. Morning Movement and Mobility is all about improving our mobility, our flexibility so that we can move better. So let's get right to it. Sorry I missed yesterday. Just had a terrible night's sleep and was not able to make it happen. But we're back today. I'm one of those guys that I need like a little, I'm like slow to get started. So I have to wake up a lot, or I have to wake up earlier, and then I just sort of ease into the thing. I don't really like jumping out of bed and getting right after it. So anyhow, just had a bad night's sleep and wasn't able to make it yesterday. My apologies. All right, so we're going to start with, what is the time? We got 6:33, so we got about 27 minutes. But we are going to start with, to get all excited, to get going, and then we go into a standing meditation, right? And so, but it's nice to bring ourselves into the moment with this brief standing meditation. We'll go for about 2 minutes. So the standing meditation is called standing like a tree. You stand with your feet about hip widths apart, toes straight ahead, knees slightly bent. Gently squeeze your glute muscles, your butt muscles, so that you stabilize and level out your pelvis. Imagine that your spine is being stretched in a tug of war. Eyes straight ahead, open, soft gaze. Breathe through your nose. Gently, slowly into your abdomen. Hands out in front of you, as if you're holding like a bag of groceries or a light beach ball. And just breathe in and out, nice and easy. All right, awesome. Well done. Now take your hands and put the back of your hands in the small of your back and just rock back and forward just a few times, nice and easy. And then side to side. We do a very short version of standing like a tree. This is a 5, 10 minute, 20, 40, 60 minute meditation, standing meditation that you could do. And your legs can get very, well, they haven't moved for a while. Let's just put it like that. And doing these gentle exercises after that helps wake up the legs. So, all right, awesome. Shake that out. We're going to do some arm swings here. So we do 2 different types of arm swings. This is the first one, just easy swings for 5 reps And then we do a little double knee bend. It's just like that. It's kind of awkward to learn at first because it feels, I felt very uncoordinated when I do it. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double knee bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do this about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double knee bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double knee bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double knee bend, like that. And then we do an arm swing. We call this wet noodles. The wet noodle exercise. Still trying to work out the name on it. It actually has a Chinese name, I think it is. But I don't know what that is. But I like it because the arms are really supposed to be super relaxed and like wet noodles. And then the only thing that's happening here, well, there's a few things happening. One, you're looking straight ahead. So as you're turning in the spine, you look straight ahead. The other thing that's happening is the hand that's in the front comes up and touches you in the collarbone area. This is the only sort of control you exert over your arms. The rear hand is smacking you in the lower back about where the kidneys are. So that's what your arms are doing. But otherwise, you want them nice and relaxed. The other thing that is happening is that as you turn to the left, you gently lift the right heel. And as you turn to the right, you gently lift the left heel. And doing that helps protect the knees. Okay, good. So now our second arm swing is, I'll demonstrate first. It's a little bit more involved. So the arms go back and they come up into this, where they're sort of 90-degree position. They're bent at the elbow, hands about eye level. And then you extend up onto your toes, extending your ankles, knees, and hips. So your legs are totally straight, and extending your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So it's almost like a basketball shot, except your hands stay level with your eyes. So it looks like this. And you drop down into this slightly knee bent position, almost like in standing like a tree, torso upright. So you're getting this nice extension through your body. You're coordinating this movement. So we're going to do 25 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. Oh, I just got carried away. It felt so good. I don't even know. I lose count all the time. So if you notice that I lose count, it happens. All right, back to wet noodle arm swings. It's nice and easy. Nothing aggressive here. As you warm up, you can increase the speed. You can increase the magnitude or the amplitude of your twist. But all the while, keeping those arms nice and loose. And since I never keep count when I'm doing this one, for some reason, I just go until it feels like I've done a good amount, and then I stop. All right, shake that out. I have this rug and mat. It's always bunching up under my feet. All right, shake that out. Just do a few arm opens here like this. Yeah, nice. I also like to just throw in a couple of these while I'm doing those. Good. So we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Roll in the shoulders backward, both shoulders together. Awesome. Now go forward. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to go backwards, alternating your shoulders, sort of like doing a backstroke, but not extending your arms. And then forward. Good. Now drop on to your knees here. Hands and knees, actually. Knees under hips. Hands under shoulders. We're doing cat and cow. So cat is this Halloween cat arch you're trying to make here. You're not really trying to push too hard here. You're just going as whatever your body's going to give you right now. And then cow, if you ever seen like a cow with a saggy back or a horse with a saggy back, that's what we're going for here. So we just go back and gently back and forth. You'll notice that I say gently a lot. We're doing this in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning here in Colorado. Got out of bed. Your body has been asleep. In the East Coast, it's 8:30, so you might have been up for a little bit longer, but still early in the morning. So you don't want to douse your body in cold water, so to speak, with these. You just want to slowly wake it up. It's like warming up an old engine, letting it heat up. As it heats up, it works better. All right. So now I want you to spread your knees a little bit. You can have your toes pointed for this one, or you can tuck them under. Spread your knees a little bit. And then you're going to rock back and forth. Head up, looking straight ahead. Back and forth. What you're doing here is you're just mimicking the squat movement. And what you want to have happen is you want to maintain this neutral spine. And you're going to push yourself back as far as you can. At some point, your back will begin to round. I'm exaggerating that here just so you can see it. You want to go to where you can feel your back beginning to round and stop right before that. Just go back and forth. Working on some hip mobility here. Working on activating the muscles in the back. Just go back and forth like that. Good. Now, in this next one, just sit back there, push it back as far as you can without that back rounding, head up, and then just nod your head up and down a few times, like so. Awesome. Great. Now, back to the feet. And we're going to do a breathing exercise. So here, you're going to stand with your feet about a fist width apart, toes pointing straight ahead, okay? You don't want your toes pointing out. You want them pointing straight ahead. And then you're just going to breathe through your nose and bend over. And you're going to stand up, open up your arms, open up your chest. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. 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 Exhale through your nose. Now, you might notice, you may have noticed that when you, in the morning, you're just not as flexible as you are when you've been moving around throughout the day. So like yesterday afternoon, I was doing this exact stretch exercise, and I couldn't get my palms to the ground, but I could get most of my fingers down flat on the ground. And now I can barely or just get my tips of my fingertips to touch. One good thing about doing this in the morning is if you're getting this in the morning, it'll improve your flexibility later in the day. Some studies have shown that doing stretching cold actually helps improve flexibility because the muscles aren't warmed up. And when the muscles warmed up, they're more pliable. So you get more out of it, but then they just go back to normal more easily. So when you do it cold, so I've read, is that you might actually improve flexibility more. Okay, so now we're going to move on to what is this called again? Sun salutation. That's right. Sun salutation. So feet together, palms in front of your chest. Follow along as well as you can, or you can watch the first one. So we're doing 6 of these, 3 left, 3 right. They go like this. Arms back, arms overhead, leaning back, breathe through your nose. As you bend over, exhale, opposite of the other one. Then step back with your right foot, Open up your chest. Breathe in through your nose. Step back into downward dog. Exhale. Then come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. And lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward with your left foot. Chest up. Inhale through your nose. Step forward with your right foot. Stand up. So every time you're sort of opening up your chest, you're inhaling, and every time you're folding over, you're exhaling. So right side. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Left foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step back. Right foot. Downward dog. Exhale. Come onto your stomach. Lift your chest. Inhale. Into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward. Right foot. Chest up. Inhale. Left foot forward. Exhale. Stand up. That's 2 reps. 4 more. 2 left, 2 right. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Right foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step back. Left foot. Come on your stomach. Lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward. Left foot. Open your chest. Inhale. Step forward. Right foot. Exhale. Stand up. Readjust. Inhale. Exhale. Right side now. Step back with left foot. Open the chest. Inhale. Step back into downward dog. Exhale, come forward onto your stomach, point your toes, lift your chest. Inhale, push back into downward dog. Exhale, step forward, right foot, lift your chest. Inhale, step forward, left foot, exhale, stand up. Two more. One left, one right. Inhale, exhale, step back, right foot. Inhale as you lift your chest, step back to downward dog. Exhale, come forward onto your stomach. Lift your chest. Inhale, push back into downward dog. Exhale, step forward, left foot, lift your chest. Inhale, step forward, right foot. Exhale, stand up. Last one. Inhale, exhale, step back, left foot, chest up. Inhale, exhale as you do downward dog. Come onto your stomach, point your toes, lift your chest. Inhale, push back into downward dog. Exhale, right foot forward, chest up. Inhale, left foot forward, exhale, stand up. So we would normally go right into Hindu push-ups, but I'm going to show you, we've done this exercise before. I'm going to show it to you again here. I like this exercise. It's called, well, I've seen it called the greatest stretch, the world's greatest stretch. So it's like what we were just doing. So that's why I'm going to show it to you right now. So you're going to get into this lunge and you're going to come down into a lunge like this. You feel the stretch and the hip flexion. Ideally, your knees off the ground. And then you come down and you put your elbow, your left elbow inside your left knee. You're going to feel even more of a stretch. And then you open up like this to get a stretch and improve thoracic mobility. And then you put your hand, I'm adding this to this stretch, and then you put your hand down, and then you open up the other way, like this, for a second, and then step forward. And then we do the other side. I'm only going to do one of these. I just wanted to show it to you. So again, you come down, get into this lunge position. This side I'm not as stable on, but come down, hold that, get a stretch across the front of the hip there, and then right elbow inside right knee, and then open up to the left in this case, and then put one arm down and then open up to the right like that, and then step forward. That's a sort of expansion of this sun salutation, that one section of the sun salutation. But I like it because it's working on thoracic mobility, which is one of those things that we really need. And but there's not a lot of good exercises to do it. All right, so Hindu push-up. Hindu push-up is you start from the downward dog position and then you scoop into upward dog, hands and toes supporting your weight. Again, scoop and like this. Now, for some, that might be too difficult. So you can come forward into a push-up, then down, and then up into upward dog. So again, push-up position, upward dog, like that. If that is still too difficult, then you can drop to your knees, come down, and then upward dog. So down to knees, down onto your stomach, and then into upward dog. Doesn't matter which one you do, you are where you are. It's all good. Let's begin. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back into downward dog. Then with straight legs, keep your knees locked. Walk your feet up as far as you can go. And then bend your knees and stand up. Next exercise is Hindu squats. Hindu squats, I will show you. Feet hip widths apart, toes, in this case, are out a little bit. And you drop down into this squatted position. You're up on your toes. Your calves and the back of your thighs are smashed against each other. Your thighs are parallel to the ground. Your torso is upright. You don't want to be bent over in this. You want your torso upright, and you stand up like that. Down, up, like a piston. Now, that for some, that may be difficult for various reasons, never having done it before. So you can use a chair, a table, a broom handle, anything that will support that you can hold on to for balance and for assistance. Again, feet hip widths apart. You just drop down, same position like this, but you use the chair to help you stand up, to help you with balance. So I'll use the chair today. We'll do 12 of these. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. Last exercise for today, we won't be getting into anything else, is the thoracic bridge. So, thoracic bridge, you sit on the ground with your knees bent 90 degrees, your feet flat on the ground. Your hands are behind you, supporting your weight on your palms with your fingers pointing away from you. They're pointing towards the back wall, in my case. And then we lift the hips, squeezing your butt muscles really hard, and then down. That position, if you've not done this before, can be quite uncomfortable in your shoulders and your arms. If that's the case for you, you can just straighten your legs, scooch out a little bit till you find like a position where you have some discomfort in those shoulders and those arms, and just sit there. For anyone who feels like it's okay, they're comfortable, that discomfort in the arms is not too great, then you can follow along for reps. So we're going to do 6. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, awesome. Well, we are just over 7 o'clock, so it's time for me to head off and get my son ready for school. So I want to say thanks for being here for Morning Movement and Mobility. Nice to have the folks on Instagram and then Facebook and YouTube. Today is Thursday, so we will be here tomorrow morning, and then we'll be back also on Saturday morning. Saturday morning, usually do an hour session, and even if we go skiing on Saturday, it'll just be my son and I. So we'll leave later in the day, and we'll be able to do an hour session on Saturday. So if you want to do a longer, more in-depth session, join me Saturday morning, 6:30 Colorado time, Mountain time, 8:30 Eastern time, and that'll be an hour, 6:30 to 7:30. So again, my name is Henry Byer with Strong for Life. You can find me on YouTube at Strong for Life, on Facebook at Henry Byer, and on Instagram at Henry Byer. I think it's Henry-Byer 68. I don't remember exactly. That's on Instagram. So anyways, again, thanks for being here. And we will see you next time. I hope you all have a great day. Cheers, Instagrammers. And adios to Facebook and YouTube. Thanks again for being here. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.